Our 474th game is Liquid Books Adventure 6, The Wandering Path, from Lightspan. Lightspan made educational games sold directly to schools. They're pretty rough to play through as an adult. Sometimes there's some child actors involved, and it can get kinda hokey and entertaining, but this one's just got racist accents.
Excuse me, wise traveler. But your reputation has preceded you, and we need your help. Our village is in a quandary. We are building an important bridge, and we must select a worthy name. 3 of our villagers have suggested names, each so fantastic that we are unable to decide on one. Please listen to each suggestion and make this important choice for us.
I don't know what effect this choice has. I didn't replay level 2. I would suspect it's to do with difficulty. I've always been curious to see the other parts of the curriculum that would come when a classroom ordered some Lightspan product.
These are the homes of the villagers who suggested names for the bridge. They are eager to meet you.
Welcome. Do come in. This wonderful story inspired my suggestion for the name of the bridge. Here. I do hope you enjoy reading it as much as I have. The secret ingredient.
These games are torturous enough already, so I'll spare you my narration. You can have the game read to you, but I didn't really dig the normal narrator either.
Yenza was responsible for tending his family's garden and for preparing all of their daily meals. Every afternoon, Yenza's sharp knife flew through the air as he swiftly sliced vegetables and chopped special seasonings. Noodles, scallions, ginger, and garlic all danced in Yenza's handcrafted wok as he held it over a scorching fire.
Several pages have a lotus flower that, when clicked, will prompt the player to reflect on the story.
One of my favorite dishes is pickled cabbage. What is yours?
I like a good fried egg. Lest you think this game is just story time, we've got worksheets and a way to lose.
To show your understanding of the story, please answer these questions. Do keep an eye on the lanterns. If they both burn out, you'll have to begin the story again. Click the box next to each of the correct answers, then click OK.
The first questions got me stumped a bit because I can't remember if Yensi is a young boy or a fox. I try to go back and check and click this button. Oops. Don't do that.
To show your understanding of the story, think about Yenza and the type of person he is. Which of the choices best describe Yenza? If you need help, skim the story again. Wonderful work!
As you can see, this is pretty basic stuff and not super interesting. I'm a little surprised it's not using the words adjective or verb here.
No.
Descriptive words. Wonderful work.
Back to the story. I tried to leave enough time to read along if one wanted.
How very exciting! A contest! Have you ever been in one?
Yes.
I wonder what those plants are. Perhaps ginger root or garlic? Because bamboo is hollow, light, and very hard, it is often used to make furniture, bridges, and even entire houses. Many famous story characters have gone on long journeys. Can you think of a few?
We're 7.5 minutes in, and this is starting to feel like a long journey. Riposte seems like one of those words that only ever shows up in stories. I've never actually seen it come up in culinary writing.
What should Yenza do?
I don't remember this detail and, embarrassingly, lose a lantern. I feel compelled to point out that lotus root and tree ear mushrooms probably aren't really exotic ingredients to Yancy.
What will happen next? Swap the pieces of paper by first clicking one and then clicking another. Click OK when you are finished. Oh, how I love a happy ending. I wonder how this story would have ended if the Emperor had not liked Jens's dish.
The Crane calls this a happy ending, and while I'm all for an ending that reminds me of Captain Murphy's Happy Cake Oven.
But the secret ingredient is love. Damn it.
I can't help but think about the flooded village. They got fed just one meal, but their harvest was still devastated. The Emperor heard about the flood and about Yensi's generosity, but makes no mention of sending further aid to the village, who are right back to starving until the next harvest. This is an emperor who holds grand feasts for himself while some of his subjects starve, who thinks a one-time stimulus is sufficient in the face of persistent need. This emperor has a food taster. He already fears assassination. Yensi is a saint working for a despot, one who realizes that if more villages knew of the generosity of folks like Yensi, and the better world that was possible, that he'd be overthrown. He can't have Yensi going around feeding all the hungry. By employing Yensi, he's controlling Yensi, and keeping all of his generosity and kindness, his secret ingredients, to himself. This is not a happy story.
Simply incredible. You have demonstrated a great understanding of this story about Yensa and his generous deed. The Bridge of Generosity would be a most wonderful name for the bridge.
The next story wasn't really worth analyzing, but I'm including it here for completion's sake.
Please enter and make yourself comfortable. After reading this heartwarming story, I thought of an excellent name for the bridge. Please read it, and I am certain you will understand.
The Swan and the Sorrow. I enjoy listening to the rushing water of the river next to my home. What river is the closest to your home? The winter here can be cold and harsh. What is winter like in your area? It would be interesting to find out exactly how many different types of animals migrate every winter. Whatever will happen to Mei Mei? Certainly a delightful ending. However, can you imagine how this story might have ended if Mei Mei had not found Ming's family?
Perhaps now you understand why the Bridge of Kindness would be an ideal name for the bridge.
Two stories down, one more mostly uninterrupted story to go.
Hello, hello. Come in, yes, come in. My idea for the name of the bridge was sparked by one of the many messages in this delightful story. Little Leo. Ah, just look at that handstand. Leo is obviously strong and graceful. Folk art is traditionally created with the common tools and materials found in the home of a peasant farmer, such as knives, scissors, wood, paper, and fabric. Leo awoke the next morning filled with anticipation. She knew that the survival of the village depended on the efforts of every person, and Leo was eager to fulfill her duty. Most folk art reflects the peasant farmer's hopes for the future and is filled with beautiful symbols that represent luck, wealth, longevity, and happiness. The Bridge of Perseverance would be a splendid name for the bridge.
Though I'm feeling a bit of perseverance right now, the pangolin story paled in comparison, so we're gonna have to go with the Bridge of Generosity.
Click this scroll when you are ready to choose a name for the bridge. Wise traveler, now choose a name for the bridge. The Bridge of Generosity. Let us commemorate the Bridge of Generosity!
Come join the celebration and play a challenging game.
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Your reward for doing your homework is this mahjong game where you get to see every tile as it gets placed.
Incredible! You are a true master. Click New Game to play again.
Come join the celebration and play a challenging game.
Thank you, wise traveler, for your help. May all your days be filled with the adventure of learning.
After trying to see who to blame for this game, I also want to see what the quit
Saved
button
game.
does, considering this
Credit
is a
exit.
PlayStation game.
Credit exit. Welcome to the Liquid Bookstore.